Morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Discord. Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to another edition of WBE TV, 30th March 2026. Let's see what we have by way of news. So, today, 30th March 2026, at 10:30 a.m., we have major impact news with Fed Chair Powell speaking. As always, reduce the time between planting that seed, and harvesting. Poverty loves procrastinating. Now look at our levels for the day. Our bull target is 23,502, which has already been smashed. Our PDH 23,976, PDO 23,824, PDC 23,328, PDL 23,232. Our bear target is 23,303, and our pivot is 23,397. But now, and look at our charts to see what's going on in the market. So, welcome to a new day on the WBE TV stream. This is the beginning of a new wave that we are implementing. We finished our 200-day challenge with some great success. We reviewed the journey, came up with some changes. So we're about to implement a 30-day challenge where we plan on passing some challenges and getting some payouts. And with that, we plan on using a different strategy this time around. So we're no longer using TFP for this journey. We're using what we call the box. The rules for the box are very, very simple. Basically using a bunch of tools that you can see on the screen right now. Right, the bottom, the secondary chart, the indicator there is what we call the OSOB. This is baked by our mentor Ghost. It's creation, so that's called the OSOB. And then we're also using the box on the main chart. We have a bunch of other indicators that show us our liquidity levels, our section highs and lows, and our fair value gaps on different time frames. So that's it for now. Rules of engagement are very simple. At the bottom of the chart, the OSOB, we have a line and then we have an oscillator. So basically, before we take a trade, we verify what's happening on that bottom chart, the oscillator. If the oscillator is above that line, what we call the zero line. If the oscillator is above the zero line, it doesn't matter what color the oscillator is. As long as it's above the zero line, we're looking for sells. If the oscillator is below the zero line, we're looking for buys. Right? That's the first rule. Second rule is, as long as we're looking for either buys or sells, we then look at the main chart and see what box is being drawn. Basically, we have upper boundaries and lower boundaries. So as you can see where price is right now, we have two orange lines. Those two orange lines form as price moves at certain times, right? As you can see right now, price is just above the upper boundary of the orange line. From what we can see on the OSOB right now, OSOB is above the zero line, so currently we are looking for sells. All we are looking for is for price to break below that orange upper boundary, break below and close below that. As soon as it closes below that, we take a sell. If it closes below the lower boundary also, we take a sell. The same is true for the inverse. If the OSOB was below the zero line and price was below the upper boundaries and the lower boundaries of the orange lines that you see on the chart right now, we would have been looking for buys. If The OSOB was below the zero line and price closed above the lower or upper boundary of that box. So simple. It's as simple as that. OSOB above the zero line, we're looking for sells. We look at where price is in relation to the box. If price closes below the upper boundary or the lower boundary of the box, we sell. If the OSOB is below the zero line, it means we're looking for buys. So then we go to the main chart, look at the box. If price closes above the lower boundary or the upper boundary, we take buys. In this case, we're looking for sells. So whatever price is doing right now, we're really not concerned about it. It means we may miss some trades, we may miss some very good trades, and we may miss some trades. We may also take some trades that make no sense, right? Because price seems to, let's say price seems to be trending upward, but the OSOB is giving us sell, right? We still take them because those are the rules of the game, right? We know we're going to take some losses, but overall, we know our system works. So we just follow the rules. It's as simple as that. It's 8:40 right now. I'm going to keep quiet for a bit. And if anybody has any questions, you can probably drop them in the chat and we can see if we can answer those questions for you. But like I said, it's very simple. Right now, we're looking for sells. So all we're waiting for is for price to close below that upper boundary, and then we take sells. Price is struggling right now, the pivots. So it's going to be interesting. It's probably going to break up and go or reject the pivots and come down. One other thing I can talk about, you see that red box that says OSOB signal, OSOB, and then a number, and then a bull bear delta volume. That basically tells us what's happening in the market based on the 2-minute time frame, right? It lets us know the number of bears or bulls in the market, the delta, and whether the type of volume that we have in the market at that moment for the 2-minute time. Simple as that. So sit back, relax. If we get a buy, if we get a sell, we jump in. At this point in time, we're not looking for buys. Okay, so I'm taking a sell. Closed inside there, so I'm taking a sell right.
guys, it's my time. I'll be on the mobile.
All right, take it, man. Our delta is negative, but volume is exhausted. So just seem to be consolidating it. We don't have any giveaways at the moment. We'll see about coming up with a few, but at this moment, no.
Based on the discussion we had over the weekend, the stop loss is 200 X?
Yes.
The TP? It's up to me?
TP, our first TP is 200, second TP, based on the ATM we created.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, first TP is 200, but we are locking in at 80.
Okay.
And then trading the rest.
Okay.
Yeah. Currently 46 takes a profit. We just hit the major pivot, so this could be interesting. So that rejects here, we break through. So same thing, if you missed the sell from the upper boundary, we did get a close at the lower boundary as well, so we could have taken that sell. We are pulling back, but like I said, all we're doing is following the rules. So whatever happens, happens. Minutes to 9 a.m. One other thing I forgot to mention, since we are starting the challenge, we are actually starting the challenge tomorrow morning. So we're changing our times for going live. As of tomorrow, we'll start going live 6 a.m. Eastern. We'll go live at 6 a.m. Eastern time. No longer 8:30. We're going live at 6 a.m. Eastern. Just an FYI. Hey, Manny. Top of the hour coming up. So we have this sell side liquidity, 2-minute sell side liquidity that looks like it wants to go come through. It's fighting though. There's not much volume in this move. It's just fluctuating between positive and negative deltas.
They're waiting on JP. They're waiting on JP.
They're waiting. They've got a whole hour and a half to wait.
I know, but they don't care.
I guess, well, I think the first move is market open. So
Okay.
at this point in time, they're just playing around. I would like them to make a move, give us at least 481. Let's freaking go. Protected now. Okay, give us a few more ticks.
Where you entered from? What time? What price?
Right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
There? Okay, it broke below. Okay, the upper band. Okay.
It broke, yeah, it broke below. And then as I was entering, it pulled back. So it gave me a great entry.
Yeah. I got in later.
Okay.
Got in when it broke below the lower band, then pulled back into the box. That's when I got in.
Okay. All right. So not too far. It's probably about 20 ticks away. Or you can manually move your stop loss into profit. Because we wiped out that sell side liquidity, so it could pull back up. So I still do want to see it come to 81, thereabouts, 481. It didn't quite get there, so let's see if it gets there. The only thing is, it's playing at that pivot area. I don't like it. Anything can happen. $20 minutes to market open. Also, can you see my chart? Okay, take a look at this. No, not that one. This one. See?
Okay.
Yeah. So that's
the problem right there.
Yep. So you just got to be careful. It gave you something, but because your entry was late, I would lock in,
Okay.
Yeah.
It could make myself into profit, even break even.
Yeah, just give yourself like 5 ticks.
What the hell? It took me out.
It took you out.
Yeah.
It was like I'm hunting stop losses, huh?
Yeah. It's okay. On to the next.
Yeah. On to the next. Wait for the next one. We're just about 20, 22, 28 minutes away from the next
No,
one.
don't we have like two before that one? Or we don't?
No.
26, 28?
Yeah.
Okay.
So about 24 minutes away.
Okay.
So that's what you wanted, right? Came for that liquidity, buy side, sell side, I should say. Now it wants to fly. But the pivot is still right there, though. So this is going to be fun. Two ways it can go, right? Can either go up, go take out that buy side liquidity around 526, 527, and then after that go for the Asia high, so 572 area. Those two buy side liquidity zones are attractive, right? And then we come down. If we're coming down, we could come to Tokyo high around 449. Then below that we have 438, 437, 436 sell side liquidity. Right. We also have a 1 hour bull gap that we can fill from that sell side 23441 area all the way down to 23417. So which one is it going to move for best? 15 minutes to market open. I mean, if you still want to go in, we are breaking below, we can go in again. You know, it's still an opportunity if you're interested. Or you can just wait for the next one.
I think the rule of thumb, and it's not like in a specific rule for goals, but like kind of suggested 10 minutes before the next window, don't take anything.
Yeah, that's true. We're about 10 minutes away, so might as well just call this move done. Wait for the next one. Okay. Ninja pivot is holding us from going down. Ghost pivot preventing us from going up. Fun times.
I needed to break 486, 487 for a sell. I'm not staying in all of that trash right now.
Minutes. Market open. Interesting how before market open or before news, candles seem to take so long to form and close. But as soon as news hits or market open hits, it's like everything's moving so fast. Okay. OSOB above zero line. So even if buys come through on the main chart, we are not taking those buys. Looks like they want to go for the buy side first. The breaking above goes pivot right now. So as I mentioned earlier, today is essentially a trial run prior to the start of our new challenge, 30-day challenge. You may see a nice trade on the chart and wonder why we're not taking it. For instance, right now you may see a buy forming and you're like, oh, why did not taking the buy? We are following the rules for this system. So even though we see a juicy buy in our head, in our mind, we know it's a buy. We're following the rules for our system. And at this point in time, all we are looking for are sells. So as long as it fits our criteria for the sells, we're going. At this point in time, our location is sell location. So yes, you might miss out on some good trades, but it is what it is. And you might take some trades that look silly to you, but it is what it is. We follow our system, we trade according to the rules of the system. Five minutes to market open. Box forming at our pivot. I was about to say we have a nice small box. I mean, it is still small comparatively.
What's up with these big candles, man?
Damn. That thing was too quick for me to pick the sell. Jeez Louise. My goodness. Oh, is market open?
Yeah, we couldn't have gotten that one either. I'm sure that's over 100 takes.
Completely forgot to see market open. Let's freaking go. Are you guys in the cell?
I'm still holding from this morning.
Okay, Tokyo High could reject. It should be protected on the sell. You took it. That's 180 tick. So both TP1 smashed, second target is in profit. Should be making some good money. We're close to a 1 hour gap, so be careful here. We could fill it or we could reject. We're digging into sell side liquidity. 438. I was talking about 441, 438. Rejecting it, not quite wiping it out. Freaking go. You took the trade at the top of the, if you took the upper boundary trade, I should say, yeah, about 350 ticks. If you took the lower boundary trade, you're up, you're pulling back, but we went all the way to about 300 ticks. You should be up at least 200 by now. So whichever entry you got, you're up more than 200 ticks. Okay, so we wiped out the sell side. We got a new box forming. Our oscillator is below the zero line, so we are looking for buys right now. So we look for a break above the upper boundary or a break above the lower boundary, and then we take buys after the box is fully formed. Until then, just wait. But if you're in trades, if you're in sales and you're still in the sales, hold. At this point, you should have hit your target and you should actually be done for the day.
Let's freaking go. Keep on going, baby. Let her bleed.
Coming back to London low, sell side, more sell side down there, 369. Then below that 359 area, probably could come all the way to the previous daily close, 23328. Getting the pullback. We are basically in our euro opening range. Anyone still in? I'm out. Okay, 600 smashed.
Let's freaking go. Let her bleed.
Oh my goodness. So we did get to the previous daily close. $700 plus sticks in profit. And that is 800 ticks. Trade is done. like we're getting some kind of playback. Okay, it's 10:08. I think we can all agree that this has been a great day. Do a quick recap and shut this stream down. All right. So, as I mentioned earlier, new setup, new rules, simple rules, but new. Basically, before we take a trade, we look at the bottom chart, secondary chart here. We look at where the oscillator is in relation to the line, this zero line in the middle here, right? As long as it's above the line, the zero line, all we do is look for sells. If it's below here, we look for buys. We're in the mindset of buying. If it's above the zero line, we are in the mindset of selling. The second step is to look on the main chart and see if our box has formed, right? And when I say box, I'm talking about these two lines that form, in this case, blue, these two blue lines. At certain times, there'll be different colors, but in this case, they are blue, right? So around 8:42, 8:28, we had a box form. We were looking for sells. So as soon as price broke below the upper boundary of the box, we took a sell, right? You take a sell when the price breaks below the upper boundary or the lower boundary. I shouldn't say break, it closes below the upper boundary or the lower boundary of this box, these boundaries, right? In this case, it was up here. So we took the sell. Some people were late, so they took the lower boundary sell. But all in all, we caught about 89 ticks. Those who were late caught about 50, 60 ticks, right? It pulled back, took some people out. If you were trailing, you got your 80 ticks. Trailing, you got taken out. So that was the first trade at 8:42. And then prior to market open, 9:26 thereabouts, we got our second box for the session. Our OSOB oscillator was still above the zero line, so also looking for sells. We caught a nice close here, which was very quick moving, but we still caught this sell here. Our stop loss didn't get hit with the pullback, and then we dropped all the way for 860 ticks. If you were late for this move here, you still caught this one here at 9:34, which still yielded about 590 ticks. So whichever way you played, you made money, right? Next thing, as you can see, the oscillator is now below the zero line. So at this point, all we're doing is looking for buys. We are not rushing in to take a buy here, even though our oscillator is in the right place, because we are waiting for price to get to our box, our boundary, before we strike, right? And if we are lucky and we get another box boundary forming right here, perfect opportunity for us. But if price gets to our box and our OSOB oscillator is above the zero line, we start looking for sells again. Those are the rules for the challenge we are starting tomorrow, right? We're starting the challenge tomorrow, and it's going to be running for 30 days. As usual, thanks for joining us. Monday, 30th March 2026. This has been a great session, a great start to the week. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share with your friends. Join us in feasting every day. And if you want in on the premium channel, reach out to WBE Master on Discord or Telegram for access. Once again, this is WBE TV signing out. Thanks for joining us, and see you again tomorrow.